Hello, my name is Selene and today I wanted to share with you this tool for social media content creation we use here at NOMI. Today we'll be talking about one for creating images called Canva. I think Canva has a much lower learning curve than programs like Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator, which are often used by professionals when making social media graphics. I'll walk you through the basics of using Canva while making an image that we plan to use on NOMI social media for Women's History Month. For starters, let's access Canva by going to canva.com. The first thing you'll see when you log in is this banner. These are all presets for creating different types of images. And what's useful about this is that you don't need to know the optimal image size for each platform, but instead you just select the type of image and you're set. For this image, let's select Instagram post. You'll see a white canvas in the middle of the screen and a toolbar off to the side. To make this image, we'll be using Upload, Text, and Elements. When you make your images, I encourage you to explore the other options, particularly the Templates and Photos, which make the process of deciding the layout and finding royalty-free images significantly easier. The first thing we'll do is find an image. In this case, we're making an image with the following quote by peace activist Leima Bowie. Wikimedia Commons has a lot of images that have licenses that allow us to use these images in social media. Whenever selecting images, it's important to read what type of license they have. This one allows people to share and adapt the image as long as the source is attributed. We'll do this in the description of the post. Aside Wikimedia Commons, there are many pages where you can search for royalty-free images. We'll include a curated list of some pages in the resources for this workshop. The Photos tab on Canva also has a lot of high-quality images you can use. I encourage you to use images of your own activism whenever possible. Now I'm going to upload the image onto Canva. I'll do that by clicking the Uploads tab in the toolbar and dragging and dropping the image onto the window. You can also select the Upload Media button. I'll drag and drop the image on the canvas and I'll resize it until I get the size I want. I want to leave some room on the left so I can add the text. This is the filter menu. For NOMI, we try to keep our images mainly black and white, and use red or maroon as an accent color. I'll use a filter to make sure this picture is black and white. I want to add a circle to the left to make the text more visible, so I'll go to the Elements tab and scroll down until I see the shapes. I'll click on the circle, resize it, and position it until I'm happy with how it looks. I want to make it a little bit transparent, so I use the transparency slider at the top. Now I'll go to the text menu. With this menu, you can not only add text boxes to the page, but you can also add some pre-made font combinations. These are two fonts which look good together and make our job of creating social media images much easier. I suggest you try out different fonts until you find one that not only looks good, but is readable. From there, you have to make adjustments to the size of the font and the placement until you're happy with your finished product. Now I'm adding Leima Bowie's name and making some more adjustments to the text. When creating graphics and videos for social media, you'll often have to play with the different settings. Don't be overwhelmed by the wealth of options. The idea is that you discover these options organically during the process of taking something from your imagination and figuring out how to use the tools to translate it onto the canvas. A cheat sheet that details some of the tools you can use in Canva will also be included among the downloadable resources for this workshop. And now for the finishing touches. We're adding the white bar at the bottom of the image and the NOMI logo. Besides keeping the white, red, and black color scheme, at Nomi we decided that the element we would use to unite all of our social media graphics was the white bar and the logo at the bottom of all of our images. You can see I got the image from the Uploads tab, where we had previously uploaded it for our other social media graphics we've made with Canva. When you start making social media graphics for your organization, think about what colors and design elements will unite them so that you have a consistent graphic identity. Maybe you'll only use gradient backgrounds or a particular font combination or drawings instead of photos. The sky is the limit. The important thing is to think about your values and goals as an organization and how those can be reflected graphically. And we're done. I'll download the finished image clicking on the download button on the top right, and I'll select PNG and click download. This is our finished image. Hopefully, this video has been a good introduction to Canva, and I can't wait to see all of your creations.